Hey guys, it's XD Wednesday, and that means it's time for our weekly update on all things X Design Week. So stay tuned and make sure you stay subscribed on YouTube. You can see our shorts, or of course on LinkedIn and other channels, where we'll give you a weekly update on all of the exciting developments behind X Design Week 2025, which is happening between the 3rd and the 6th of June in Newcastle in the UK. Today I'm going to talk to you about the first segment in the program. I thought this was quite appropriate for the first video of this series, because the first segment is what really frames X Design Week. What we thought we would do is actually start the program not talking about AI, but about generations, because when we look at something like AI, we see huge differences across the generations in the uptake and adoption of AI. One of the most interesting market segments that's emerging is the next generation, Generation Alpha. Now, as an industry, we've talked a lot about millennials. We've also talked a lot about the TikTok generation, Gen Z. But Gen Alpha, this is a whole new market. Gen Alpha, today, the earliest part of Gen Alpha is 15 years old now. When I tell you that it's 2 billion potential travelers globally, that means Gen Alpha is the next market to take very, very seriously. Some of the talking points that we will be incorporating into this first block of the X Design Week program, we'll be looking at the role of AI influencers. Can we trust an influencer that's generated by AI? Another question that we'll be putting on the program is the role of platforms in this new age with new generations engaging very differently. We have seen a pushback on platforms like Twitter for obvious reasons, and also Meta. Does this mean we're entering an era of platform decline? And then the third point, which is really important, and it will then move over into the design sprint, which is a really key part of X Design Week, is the role of gaming and participatory experiences. Each of the 4 main segments of the program end with a collaborative hands-on design sprint where everybody's on their feet, ideating, thinking, and strategizing together. We believe there's an opportunity for brands to create a holistic approach which connects and engages all 3 generations and perhaps even later generations, and to create really interesting immersive environments which help them to achieve some of their strategic objectives. We want you to be a part of that, and I really hope that you'll join us at X Design Week. Head on over to thinkdigital.travel, where you'll find everything you need to know about X Design Week. If you have any questions or even suggestions, definitely just drop a message in the chat. I'll be back next week with our second weekly update for XD Wednesdays. Make sure you stay tuned.